Every week, we look at the top NFT projects, and every week we recognize some that we've not heard of or have any idea what they're all about. Well, that changes today. We're going to go through the list of the top 50 NFT projects on CoinGecko and pick out ones that are completely alien to us. Then we'll look at the websites and see if we can make heads or tails of what they're up to. It's a fun adventure down the NFT rabbit hole of discovery on episode number 90 of the Nifty Show.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Travis and Joel are the hosts, you'll know. Travis and Joel say this won't blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.
Hey, what's happening, NFT fans, enthusiasts, and all other adjectives or nouns or verbs or pronouns or prepositions, interjections that fit, whatever you are.
Whatever you are, wherever you are, love yourself.
Whenever you are.
That's true. Just love yourself.
Yeah, why not?
You're just here for a short time, so just enjoy it. Boom. Welcome to the Nifty Show, where all things are nifty, even us. We're pretty nifty.
We're a little nifty. You're in Mexico right now. And typically on this episode here, we cover all the news in the NFT space. And to be candid, there's not a ton of NFT news this week. We've got a few stories we're going to cover. And usually we'll start by going to CoinGecko and looking at the NFT market cap. But today we're going to cover a few stories first. Then we're going to go to CoinGecko, look at the market cap, and we're going to allow it to spontaneously take us on a journey to some of these NFT projects that we see, but we don't know what they are. And we're going to open up the websites. We're going to look at them together. It's going to, it's unedited, uncensored. We're going to discover. And if you want to see the visuals of this, if you're listening to the audio version, then come over to our YouTube or our Odyssey channel where you can watch and see as we look at these sites and discover what they're all about. Because NFTs have all kinds of pretty pictures that are super interesting. And that is at Nifty.Show /YouTube. So Trav, I was going to jump to this first story here about Nifty Gateway, and I got a 404 page.
You got a 404 page here on the Medium article, huh?
Yeah, here it is. We're starting out with a bang right here, out of nothing, something. And so for whatever reason, this link to the Nifty Gateway story, what is it? Nifty Gateway announces the opening of our, and then it cuts off.
Well, they're curated a platform. I think what happened was our producer did not paste the full link. So if you just go to medium.com /nifty-gateway, you will see their very first article is the one we are looking for.
Here it is. Yes, it was a simple error that happens. No, this is Nifty Gateway is opening up. Yeah, no, yeah. This is it. So they're going to be listing verified projects, and they're going to start with some of the bigger ones like CryptoPunks and Bored Ape Yacht Club. Right. And they're going to do it in steps. So you'll be able to sell those on their marketplace or buy them.
Yeah, there you go. That's just them getting in saying, hey, we'd like to, get some of those transaction fees that's going over in OpenSea right now. This should have been part of their model all along. I was confused as to why they didn't. The only thing that they were doing were selling NFTs that were dropped through their Nifty Gateway platform. But there's been a lot of other different projects that have busted through. And so why not be more inclusive instead of exclusive? And I guess they finally realized it was probably a good idea to list some of these other projects because, there are some projects out there that have sold a tremendous amount. And we're talking CryptoPunks, you're talking the Bored Apes, you're talking VFriends. VFriends has sold what a ridiculous $20,000, 20,000 ETH worth or something.
It's like $80 million.
Yeah, $80 million in the secondary market, and VFriends gets 10% of that every time a transaction happens. So that's another 8 million on top of the millions that was created whenever they originally did the sale. And so great job, Duncan and Griffin. You are catching up. I think this is important because OpenSea has a lot of problems. I do not like the way that the new projects get launched and then you have 5 or 6 scammers out there duplicating all the assets and trying to sell them. And it's just, it creates a cluster. And so I do think that this is needed, that more of the verified accounts need to be in better places so people don't get scammed.
By the way, you mentioned Gary Vee. I spotted this tweet today from him. In 1 week, I announced a major development in the 45-year roadmap of VeeFriends. Mic drop. I mean, say whatever you want to say about the guy. Nobody has a 45-year roadmap in the NFT space. 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year. 45 years. This says to me he is completely dedicating the rest of his life to NFTs and delivering value through NFTs.
Yeah. And if you just look at this, let's pull up the floor on VeeFriends, by the way. Let's take a look at that while we're talking about it, because I mean, a lot of these NFTs at the time, people were getting upset. Oh, it's so expensive. 0.5 of an ETH, 5 ETH for a gift goat. Oh my God, these are so expensive. And people were complaining about it. And there's people who got on the media bitching about how Gary Vee needs to stay in his own lane. He doesn't know anything about NFTs. Look at this. The prices of these now, the floor is 17 ETH. And what this isn't just an NFT. This isn't, and he drew all of these, by the way. And it's not that because he's such a great artist. They're because of what these stand for and the utility of these. Each one of these basic NFTs will allow you access for 3 years into the VCon that he's going to throw. He's going to have one in 2022, one in 2023, one in 2024. Maybe he has one this year. I'm not sure exactly when he's going to launch it, but I think it's launched next year. And so I was able to buy one of mine for like 0.5 ETH, right? Whenever they were on sale, whenever they dropped. They did a Dutch auction. They started at a high price, 2.5 ETH, and then they slowly moved down over time. So that way Wales wasn't able to get in and buy them all. And I know I sold one of mine, I think for like 14 ETH or something. My Willful Wizard should have still held on. Never
regret, but the floor, the absolute cheapest out of all 10,300 or so NFTs is 17 ETH, which happens to be right now $66,300.
So basically for $20,000, that's how much it's going to cost you per year to go to VCon. Then there's not going to be any other tickets to it. You have to have this to be able to go to VCon. You have to have one of these to get the tickets to go. Now, check out this, the gift goat. The gift goat is Joel and I each have a gift goat, and I've had mine for sale, and then I pull it out. I pulled it out the other day. Why? Because the lowest gift goat right now for sale is 42 ETH.
No, that can't be right. Is that right? Is that what you're seeing? Hang on, let me sort here.
Yep.
Because last time I saw it was 36.
Yep.
All right, I got to go back to VeeFriends and look with it. This is one of the problems with OpenSea. This is not intuitive at all.
And that's not even the right one. That's not even the right VeeFriend. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is it. So I'm going to type gift goat here, and then we're going to click buy now as soon as they load up, and sorted low to high. And here we go. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. 40. Mine right there was 42.5. I had mine for 33.3 ETH the other day, but then I saw it was getting close, and I was like, nah, I'm going to do the 42.5. And then boom, now the floor on these gift goats is 42 ETH. And so I took mine off for sale.
That's $163,000.
Yeah. And it's one of those things like, why wouldn't I want to sell that for 160 something $1,000? Well, I'm looking at it like this, is that this gift goat gets you 6 gifts from Gary Vee for the next 3 years. You're going to get 18 gifts. Like with the value of all of these things that are popping out, like how valuable are these going to be? And then plus, we don't know what's going to happen in this 45-year roadmap thing now, right? So it's almost like you need to buy the rumor, sell the news. So it's like, I don't know what's going to happen on this one. I keep looking. I'm like, dude, I could sell pixels on a screen that entitles me to these gifts. I don't know what these gifts are going to be. Are these gifts going to be worth $160,000? It's one of those things where it's like, like it has to have utility. A Bored Ape doesn't have like the utility like this. The CryptoPunk doesn't have the utility like this. If I was somebody who was like, hey, here's 42 ETH for your Bored Ape, I'd be like, all right. But this is, what are they going to do? They're going to sell for $250,000, Joel?
I have no idea. I honestly, this is, and we've talked about this before. Gary has a real interesting challenge ahead of him with these gift goats, right? These are the most valuable ones in the whole set. There's 555 of them. There's more of them than anything else, but they're the most valuable ones in the set. And the challenge that he has is he has got to impress with his first drop. He has got to. He's got to drop something that is above the minimum of what people would think is acceptable, but yet it can't cross the threshold of the top, because if he blows his wad on the first gift, then now he's set a bar that he can't keep up with. I mean, it's a real narrow space that he's got to play in here. And I'm sure.
Let me ask you this: like seriously, at this point, a gift goat is worth $170,000. And you're going to get 18 gifts. That's $10,000 a gift. Like what right. Is he going to deliver more value than that? Like that to me is the math of it. I'm saying, you know what, if I needed 150 grand right now, 170 grand or whatever, I would sell it. Right. But that's like, I don't need it right now. And it's just one of those things I'm just looking at it going, it's just such a conundrum, Joel, because at one side I go, dude, it's $170,000 for this one thing if I sold it right now, right? And then I go, well, dude, I could take that and I could spin that up into other investments and probably make a lot more. What is he going to give us? 18 of that is worth 10 grand each. A Rolex isn't even worth that.
Which is the whole reason that I bought it in the first place. Not because I need stuff. I don't need stuff. I can go buy whatever stuff I want. I want to see what he's going to do. And I did not expect this to happen. But of course, on the tail of that, we talked about last week how he did his book sale for 12.5. And I don't know if this is completely accurate. Maybe you can check on it while I'm saying words here. How many books did he actually sell? I've heard it's 800,000 books that were pre-sold in that campaign, and 800,000 divided by 12, because 12 of them got you an NFT, means 66,666 gifts he's going to give back. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to continue with another series of V friends that won't get you access to VCon, but that will give access to something, or have, he has to, he's got, he told people, he said, your $360 that you spend on a dozen books, I promise you will get more than your value back on them. I promise you.
Well, think about it like this. There's 10,000 of these NFTs and the floor is 17 ETH. And if you can buy, 12 books and for $360 and get one NFT, that's like 0.1 ETH, right? So based on all of this, it would seem to me that, we're going to see some big value on all of these. I would have bought more. I just didn't want a bunch of books. Like, what am I going to do with all these books? I'm
giving them away. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving them away and give it away, yo. All right, let's move on to
before we do that, I wanted to talk about this is because he said, when we interviewed Gary, which was a great interview on that. And I think if you guys want to go back and tune into that interview, when we interviewed, he gave us an hour of his time and he was talking about all these different things. And there are some unique mechanisms that's going to go into play on these cards. And I think that's why, this is such a valuable, interesting thing. The utility behind it, having NFTs with utility are so important, because we're seeing right now, Joel, a lot of projects that have no utility and they're just bombing.
First of all, let me say this: 45-year roadmap. Right. So there's got to be utility. And yes, we are seeing projects like the biggest hit that we saw over the past couple of weeks was Funko Pop's Big Boy series. They had over 45,000 people in line. It sold out the whole set. I wasn't able to get any in retail. You were kind enough to gift me one, and I bought 5 on the secondary market at $90 each so I can have them. And I've only opened one. I'm hodling them. But apart from that, I'm not going to mention names, but projects that have traditionally sold out in minutes before are not selling out, even days later. And that tells us that the market is shifting. People are looking for some different things in their NFTs. That's why, our next Blockchain Heroes series, wait till you guys see what we're going to pull off in this, because I'm confident it's going to sell out based on what we're doing, but they're not just going to be collectibles, and it's going to be super exciting. You're right though, Trav, the market's changed.
Yeah, I want to say this because, so think about this. I don't know how many different characters that Gary had in his set, right? But he's got like the Willful Wizard and the Happy Hippo and all these other ones. You know, he's talking about creating, I mean, in the video when we interviewed him, he was talking about creating series. And then he had like the Workout Wolf or whatever. And he's like, oh man, I could create a whole brand around the Workout Wolf. I don't know if it's called the Workout Wolf, whatever the workout one was. It was like, oh, I'll create protein shakes and he goes, I just thought of it off the top of my head. So you know what he's done is he's thought about every single one of these characters that he's created. And there's going to be different projects and different products and different shows and different collectibles and different content being created around each one of these characters.
As we're talking about this, I feel like we could dedicate a whole show to breaking down and analyzing VFriends, because it's such an amazing case study. But I'll tell you, and maybe we'll have him back. Maybe he'll come back on again to do after the next set of whatever it is he's doing is released, or maybe before that when he's ready.
After the roadmap, you know, let's just chat. We'll chat with him and see, because this roadmap is interesting. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to hear him breaking it down.
I just know if he releases more VFriend creatures, I want the flatulent ferret. That's
right. Okay. That's really good.
I want the flatulent ferret. All right, let's look at some other news.
I want the psychedelic frog.
It just like tapped off their little poison, not their poison, their whatever that is.
The little pus bucket and then smoke it.
Put that frog in a pus bucket and smoke it.
Smoking. All
FTX,
right.
the exchange, is launching an NFT platform for US based clients. The exchange itself is not available to US clients, but they're very popular, and they have launched an NFT marketplace for customers living in the US. I don't know if we actually have a link to it yet. They're testing this whole platform. I'm actually going to ftx.us / there it is. There's the test NFT that says test on it. There's 5 hours left. The highest bid is $4,000, 30 total bids. So this is going to be the marketplace right here. And I guess they're still in beta.
What I think is so weird about this is that, you know, FTX is not available in America unless you use a VPN. But they bought the naming rights to the Miami Heat arena, right? And you can see on Major League Baseball umpires' uniforms, FTX, right? And so they're advertising all over America, but yet they're not really available in America.
I stand corrected. FTX US. I was not aware of this, but they do have a site now for US citizens that have limited number of cryptos that you can trade, but a lot of the popular ones are here now.
Yeah, but not the good shit coins that you want. You can make
no.
You can make any money on.
You can get Matic. Most of it's USD or USDT pairings on here because the government knows what's best for us. But there you go. You found this story here, not on this. I don't want to see this Bloomberg thing here that's doing a pop-up. All right, I got to hide it because it's like, it's probably going to do a paywall for me. Damn it. I can't see the story, Travis. Do you have it up?
Right.
NFTs,
So,
boom.
well, it is a problem here. They're always doing this stupid stuff. I can't see it as well.
I'm not going to buy it. Forget it.
Yeah. So basically what happened was there's the NFT for the Doge, right? Was purchased for X amount of dollars. I don't remember. It was a couple $1 million or whatever. And what they've done is they fractionalized that NFT. And now what has happened is that NFT has turned into a $550 million asset now due to the fractionalization of this. You might find another article.
I did. It's right there. Fractionalizing the Doge NFT. CryptoPunk 543 gets chopped and sold for $1 per share. So yeah, there's the Doge right there. 1,696.9 Ether, 3.6 million at the time of sale, and they're fractionalizing this. And CryptoPunk 543 is being fractionalized. Where is that happening? I want to buy a piece of the CryptoPunk.
Yeah.
How do I get that?
Don't know. Is it on the? You got the article right there.
I don't know. It's I don't have all the answers. I have barely any answers. Oh, I see now. Otis. Oh, you know what? I have the Otis app. Let me see. So the Otis app on the iPhone, at least, is where you're supposed to be able to buy fractionalized art. And I did not know that they were moving towards NFTs. Okay, there it is. I'm launching because I downloaded because it was a collectible app. And let's see if it's front and center. Front and center. I'm going to turn off my green screen so you guys can see this, and I'm going to show it to y'all right here.
It's Otis, O-T-I-S, Otis NFTs or what?
OTIS. It's just the name of the app. And for those of you looking, this is the Otis app, and there it is, right there. CryptoPunk, 543. It's currently $16 for a share. They did their IPO today, and if I click buy, oh, look at this. They have traditional trading hours. 10:30 a.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. So I can't buy it now. Like, why is that? What year is this?
So it's Otis Invest in Culture, correct?
Yeah.
There we go.
So the all-time trading volume is $18,109. The 52-week low was $1. I guess that was the initial offering. And the high was $23 a share. Right now it's $16. So tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, I'm gonna buy. I want to say I have one share of a CryptoPunk.
How many total shares? How many total shares are there?
How many total shares? There are. Where does it say? Well, it says it's $7.03 per share. The total value is $361,994 divided by $7.03 is 51,492. That seems like an unusual number. So I don't exactly know. I'm going to have to do a little deeper dive here. Oh, 51,500 shares. And there's currently
51,500. Okay.
There's currently 137 people that own a piece. All right, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm buying a piece. By the way, for those of you watching the video, check out the studio right here with the little sound dampeners behind me. I got sound dampeners in front of me, and you've looked at it long enough. I'm putting my background back up. There you go. So super interesting. And I think we're going to see a lot more of this idea of fractionalizing NFTs to own a piece. I mean, that would be kind of fun. How would you fractionalize a gift goat? You could fractionalize it to 18 people. That's what you could do. You could say 18 people can buy 1/18 of my gift goat, and all of the names get put in a hat, and your number, like, all right, you're number 5. So the 5th gift to send will be forwarded to you. You're number 7. So the 7th gift to be sent will be, you do that in advance. You pick everybody's number, and they could sell their fraction to somebody else.
This is so weird though, man, that the market is closed. Like, come on, crypto doesn't sleep. What the hell?
I know.
What, it's like, that's the weirdest shit.
There's a guy at a trading desk waving a pink piece of paper. I got 1829 on CryptoPunk.
Yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, seriously, I don't even understand. Trading hours are 10:30 Eastern to 5 o'clock on weekdays, except holidays.
All right, we're never going to get down the rabbit hole if we don't finish just the news portion. It turns out we got news and things to talk about. NBA Top Shots may be back. This story here on DGen, which I've started following, dgen.network. The record selling Top Shot was, what was it? A LeBron James S Series 1 final, number 23 of 79. It's a legendary moment, and it sold for $230,000. $230,023.
Yeah, well, the reason is you go, wow, it's number 23 mint. It's not even number 1 mint. But on NBA Top Shots and with a lot of sports athletes and different people, people who play the sports ball, is if whatever your jersey number, that is also the same as a number 1 mint. So if you're a number 1, if it had been the number 1 of this, it would probably sell for about the same. But a lot of people like the jersey number even more so. So that thing is sold for $230,000. It's the very first one that has sold for 6 figures since March. So that'll tell you, like, and now basketball season's not even on. But now I think once basketball season starts again, you know what, it might start popping back up later on in a basketball season. I think starts sometime in maybe what, November, maybe
I don't
October,
know.
November. I'm not sure exactly when basketball season starts. I think maybe November, but yeah, there we go.
All I know is right now it's NFT season.
It is NFT season.
And that makes me happy. It is the 6th of September 2021, timestamp 8:06 p.m. and the total crypto market cap 2.467 billion. If we go to the NFT related coins section right here, we're going to do a little digging down the rabbit hole. As it doesn't show the NFT market cap like it did before.
No, Joe. The total market cap is almost 2.5 trillion.
Did I say billion?
You said billion, I believe.
That I was very wrong. It's actually 2.5 gazillion. That's the correct number. Yeah, no, I
this is so crazy. $160 billion essentially in the last 24 hours have been traded in the crypto markets. But I gotta tell you, folks, this crypto stuff, it's a fad.
It's a bubble.
It's going away. It's a bubble. Yeah. It's
all right.
away.
So everybody, here we go. The usual suspects in the list here: Theta, Axie, Chiliz, Engine Flow, Decentraland, Audius, Ecomi, the Sandbox, Ultra. Okay, this is the first one, Travis. That
boom! Holy shit! Wait a second. Oh, Ecomi is up to 4.5 cents now.
No.
Okay, yeah. No. That's what I meant. 0.0045. It's been around 0.002.
Yeah,
for quite some
it's
time.
Up 40%. 40% this week. Well, they've got Marvel now. That's it. They're starting to release Marvel NFTs on their platform. All right, this is the first one here I know nothing about, Travis. I know nothing about Ultra. So I'm going to pop this window right here. Ultra, UOS, is the symbol. It's currently sitting at 90 cents. And I'm just going to go to their website here. We're going to discover together what's going on. Ultra.io. By the way, what's going to happen with the show? It's going to cost both of us money because we're going to discover stuff. We're like, oh, how do we miss this? And already this has my attention. A new era for gamers, the first entertainment platform providing a variety of games industry services under a single roof, accessible through a single login. Discover, buy, play games, watch live streaming feeds, interact with your favorite influencers, participate in contests, complete in tournaments, and much more. So what's the NFT play here? That's what I'm looking for. Should I go ahead and play this? We can see what this is right here.
Dude, this thing's been around. This thing's been around for well over a year. Let's see what
I'm going to turn on the sound here. Let's see.
All right, let's see here.
It's an interactive space where you, me, where we play and win. We make games. We share our lives in an ecosystem that grows virally and distributes wealth to everyone. It's built for you, with you. Here you will earn money by playing games, promoting them, or by selling them. Earn more by writing articles, watching ads, and through many other rewarding activities. To power this space, an eco-friendly blockchain foundation. It's fast and easy to use.
All right, I'm going to stop it here because I don't know what this project, I understand kind of where they're going. They're wrapping all game stuff into one project. I don't know the NFT angle, but I'm going to say this. The music is wrong and the voiceover is wrong. This should be high intensity. This should be a voice. It could be a woman's voice that's more high intensity, but the music should be more intense. This is gaming. This is not, oh, it's a new world and gaming is beautiful. I don't know. That's just me.
This is Joe talking about, with his marketing background, talking about what he thinks is right and what is wrong. I'm looking at this going, whoa, how in the hell did we miss this? How in the hell? Look at this. The game is, to me, this looks to me like I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, this is like Ready Player One, and you're playing earn, and then it seems like there's a bit of Steam it, right? You're writing articles and you're earning cryptos on that, and it's just like a content creator kind of play. Looking at this makes me want to dive in more. The market cap's $750 million already. And it seems to me that we probably should have seen this one.
Yeah, well, I'm downloading the app here. I see it. I don't know if there's a download also for Mac, but it automatically redirected to Windows 10 and above. It says soon you'll be able to discover the best AAA, AA, and indie titles, as well as trade and resell items and NFTs on the marketplace.
Okay.
So there's the NFT angle.
There you go. Well, look at this, though. I mean, it's available. You can get it on Uniswap. You can get it on KuCoin, Bitfinex, BitThumb, Banker. You can get it on Gate.io, BitTrue, Ascend EX, which used to be BitMax, Coin One. So a lot of these places where not Binance, right, yet, but imagine what will happen to this coin if it gets listed on Binance. And there's a lot of places where people can go. And we're talking on this one right here, Joel. When we're looking at the total market cap, $750 million, and you're looking at trading volume really over the last day of only about $4 million, which is still a chunk, but it's not huge. So, it looks like, this thing launched, Joel. This launched on July 17th, 2019.
Wow. So why haven't we heard about it then becomes the question that I have.
Well, I think it's only because a couple of times there's only been a couple of really big pops where it's not in the top 100, right? So we normally, when we cover these, we're looking at the top 100 tokens, not the top, 1,000 and seeing the biggest movers of them all. So maybe when we're doing our bad news, we need to look at the top 1,000 and see which ones have popped the most potentially as well, because we would have seen something like this one.
Well, while we're talking here, I went ahead and downloaded the software and have I believe I've set up an account here, and I'm going to play with this a little bit more when we're done, because I do want to know what's going on. And I'm wondering, will it let me as a US citizen play, right? Because a lot of times you get in there and it's like, oh, sorry, you live in the land of the free, home of the brave, you can't play. That's, it sucks to be you, American. So far it did pick, and it is letting me in, and I did get a verification code. And no, I'm not sharing this on my screen because this is private data. You guys go look at your own screen if you want to see data. You're not gonna see mine. And do you want to see the app? I can actually share the app now that I've got it up here.
Please go ahead and show that. Let's take a look
through the process.
And maybe that's what we do each week, is like, instead of doing a full show where we're just going through it, because we obviously talked about the news, maybe we go through and we look at the top ones and see which ones we haven't seen yet, and we'll cover a couple of them.
Well, you guys let us know if you like this. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So this is the Ultra wallet right here. It's loading up something. I don't know what it's loading up. There's going to be some games here. I do like games. Looks like the games will pop up there. There's the wallet. The NFT marketplace is not yet here. Theta TV, they're linking into it, and a web browser. It could be slow because my bandwidth is being eaten up by Travis's face, or it just could
your
be
internet. Well, actually, it could be slow because probably the internet. You are literally running on a generator right now.
Oh, no, power's back. Power came back on.
Welcome back, Power.
Yeah, thanks. All right. Well, it's not loading right now. If it pops up here while we're talking, I will bring that back up. So there you go. Ultra IO, just discovered it. And Travis, I'm going to let you pick the next one here.
Well, the next one's right there on the list, right underneath Ultra, Fetch.ai.
Fetch.ai. FET.
What is it? The FET token? Is that what it is?
Yeah, FET is the token. It's 82.5 cents.
Fetch.ai, artificial intelligence for blockchain. They're building an open access, tokenized, decentralized machine learning network to enable smart infrastructure built around a decentralized digital economy. I think they pretty much hit every buzzword except NFT on there.
Yeah, where's the NFT angle? Because these are showing up under NFT projects. And see, this is why I think that they need to be more particular about what shows up on CoinMarketCap, because if you go on CoinGecko, rather, the very first project is Theta. Well, Theta has NFTs, but it's not an NFT project. It's a video streaming product. Yeah. And NFTs are part of it. So if I was going to make this list, I would say, Theta, you don't really belong on an NFT coin list. You're doing great. You're number 25.
They need to categorize them a little better. This is a video streaming platform, an NFT platform. So this right here is an artificial intelligence platform. Not so much, but it's for smart contracts and smart infrastructure, but it's not so much for NFTs. Now they might also have some if you dive down deeper, but I don't think this doesn't scream to me that this is necessarily an NFT platform.
I'm not going that deep. So then we see Wax. I don't know what that is. Bakery Swap, Origin. I'm kidding. Alien Worlds. Do you know what? Have you ever heard of Alluvium at $574 a token?
I don't know anything about it, but I know that we have seen it.
Well, let's click it here. Take a look. How many are there? Only 634,776.
That's why the price is so high there, huh?
This better have some damn NFTs on it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Fight for ETH. Ooh, it's a cool. Look at this. It's moving around in perspective here as I do this. All right, let's see what this is right here.
It's an open world RPG adventure game built on Ethereum. Journey across a vast and varied landscape on your quest to hunt and capture deity-like creatures called alluvials. Discover the cause of the cataclysm that shattered this land. So this is a game. Probably some NFTs are attached to this. Buy ILV on Sushi or 1inch. You're gonna have land is coming soon. Now, there's some NFTs. If you can click on exchange and you click on NFTs, you can actually see some of the NFTs that are available. The Genesis promos and some of the other stuff that has popped up. This might be an early entry kind of a play to snag some of these NFTs. And it looks like if you look at the land has not been released yet. The Alluvium.
I see a typo. Genesis.
You hate that when you see those.
I hate typos, especially since they got it right down here. Genesis promo, Genesis promo, Genesis promo. I mean,
well, maybe they like ISIS. This is Gen ISIS.
So what do they got here?
First version of ISIS, like since Egypt.
Let's take a look at this one right here and see what this looks like. That's the Ramfire.
304 owners of that one. What's the one above it? The Ramfire, the Genesis Dark Halo promo. Yeah,
it's only 4 owners of that one. He's pretty cool. Let's see. Can I click in? Yes, I can go there, and then I can go on OpenSea. Let's see what the cheap. There's only 4 of them. So I'm not expecting them to be cheap. The highest offer right now is $11,820 for one of these. So looks like that's what the offers are, but I don't know if they're for sale. You know, the people who own them might decide they're going to keep them. So you're saying it's a game.
Looks like it's a game. Yeah, they're saying that it's a game. There's cosplays. There's different things that are popping up on that. Yeah, different contributors are able to contribute. There's some staking as well available, it appears. And, you know, maybe something to take a look at a little bit more. It is cool. I like the perspective of when you're scrolling around. That got me. Maybe click the trailer. Do you want to look at the trailer up at the top?
Oh, we were looking at it while you were talking. I just had the sound down. So, I mean, it's dramatic and cool. So,
okay. So does it meet your criterion for being dramatic enough?
Well, I didn't get to any voiceovers. You were the voiceover. Okay. So I don't know. But I'm going to, all of these links, by the way, to the stories we've covered and the projects that we're looking at here are in the show notes. If you go to Nifty.Show/90, you'll find them all. And let us know, if you agree or disagree, send us an email to thenifty.show@gmail.com and let us know what you think of these. Maybe you're a fan of one of these already, and write us and tell us why you're a fan of these, because we're not disparaging anybody. We're interested. That's why we're looking at these, because we've missed stuff and we don't want to miss stuff. We want to be in all the things.
That's true. Now, what's interesting is Alluvium has partnered with Immutable. And Immutable is the first L2 specifically for NFTs. And I think maybe sometime on the Nifty Show we should have somebody from Immutable on to talk about what's going on with that, because I think they've been doing some really interesting things, and we should maybe chat with them and see what's up. I don't think they have a token though. I do think that they're doing some interesting stuff. I think I just blinded myself, but I went from one screen to the next.
Okay, now this one we've seen pop up again and again. I have no idea what it is. It's called My Neighbor Alice. The website is myneighboralice.com. You can see the token's currently $17.88. The supply is 17.4 million circulating. 100 million is the max supply.
Dude, this is like Farmville, bro. It seems to me that it's just like Farmville. My Neighbor Alice is a multiplayer builder game introducing blockchain to millions. Anyone can buy or own virtual islands, collect and build exciting items, and meet new friends. So it's like, it's really is, it seems to me like Farmville.
So social gaming, here's what's interesting is that it's a game that's actually on Steam, which is Valve Software's huge platform.
Oh yeah,
Steam
not
is,
Steam it, but not the crypto Steam. But
no, this is Steam. This is the actual Steam itself, a multiplayer. Here you can see the visuals right here. Builder game where players build and create their own virtual lands, interact with neighbors. There you go. All the things you said. No user reviews yet because it's not out until spring 2022. So here's a little glimpse into my investor mindset. And of course, you guys do what you want to do. When there's interest in something this early, look at the cows rolling around, like boing, boing. When there's interest in something this early, the usually right before the release actually happens is when you see the token value increase, right? Because people buy on, in this case, not the rumor, but the expectations that it's coming. And so I'm interested in this because Alice seems like, she's nice. And let's see what the marketplace
is. She's your neighbor, and she lives next to Wonderland.
Okay, so they already have a MNA. Well, it's not ready yet. The NFT market's coming soon. I see. I already MNA'd this. It's the MNA art marketplace, and these are all the things that you're going to want to put on your plot. Oh, let's look at the map. 100,000 pieces of land are going to be here on this map. 100,000 pieces across 6 islands. Lomstad. Nice.
Very nice. You know one that actually is missing on this list here, Joel, is the one and only Star Atlas, right? So we're covering tokens that have fallen down. Star Atlas is not even in the NFT section yet. It's a game. It's heavily popping out with some NFTs, right? And the token gets launched, I think, officially tomorrow, right? To some of the people who participated.
On the 7th, correct. Well, to anybody. It's trading right now, I believe, on FTX. And so people are able to trade the token, but I don't know if the full supply is there yet. And dude, there's 2 tokens. I'm going to pop them both open, right? So there's the Atlas token, and then there is the Polis token. If you want to go back and learn more about Star Atlas, we had Michael Wagner, the creator, here on the show not too long ago on the Nifty.Show. And one of these tokens is the in-game currency. That would be Atlas. And Atlas sold in pre-sale for a lot less than this. Like, I want to say this is 20x or something.
I think isn't it more than 20x? It's like somebody was saying like 200x or something.
No, not on the in-game token. It's the governance token.
Oh,
this one here,
token, huh?
The Polis token that I think the public sale, it started at like 10 cents, something like that. And look at it, it's at 13.29.
How many are there? Oh, 21. Oh, there's a total supply of 360 million. Only 21 million are in supply right now. Okay.
Right. So this is already, we saw craziness happen with Splinterlands when their token got released. This is even crazier in times of a multiple because Splinterlands started at 1.8 cents and went up to a little over $1. I think it's sitting around 34-35 cents right now, which is still a crazy multiple. But this would be, let's see, 13.29 divided by maybe, I think it was like 8 cents, is 166x. Wow. I mean, wow. Yeah, keep your eyes on this space.
It's crazy. And here's the thing. Solana is so hot right now. I've seen it's popped. What is the total price right now? Last I checked, it was like $165. It's popped up so much this past week. And more projects are popping up on Solana, including Star Atlas. And so this is one of the big ones that's popping up on it. And we're going to see more and more stuff popping up on Solana. And I would not be surprised to see the price of Solana become bigger than the price of BNB. And BNB is about $500. and Solana's at 160 something bucks right now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that pop. But hopefully you got someone that was less expensive. I know that if you listen to Bad Crypto, we were talking about the biggest movers in the top 100. We mentioned Solana so many times. You might have said, wow, I might want to buy some of this when it's worth $5, $10, $15, $20, and maybe pick up some.
You might have. Then again, you might not have.
Hopefully
You would have said these guys are bad.
Because we want you all to thrive, folks.
So we've seen SLP, Smooth Love Potion, and now that I clicked into it, it's an Axie Infinity thing. So whatever it is, it's a currency in Axie. So no reason to go any further. What's the next one that catches your eye here, Trav, that you'd like to learn more about?
Let me go back to the list here.
I see. If you look at
Luxo,
my screen,
what is Luxo? I haven't seen. I hadn't heard of Luxo token. Have you?
Right. Just heard of it, but I have no idea what it is. LUKSO. It's LYXE is the token. Luxo.network is the website.
Yeah, it is a blockchain infrastructure. Yeah, it's a multiverse actually, that provides a series of standards and solutions for physical and digital consumer goods in order to foster transparency, circularity, and new forms of responsible production and consumption. That is a very shitty definition.
Okay, but look at this. It's the next project by the creator of the ERC20 and the ERC725. So I don't know what the 725 is, but the creator of the ERC20 standard token.
What did it say this? What did it say this?
It's on the main page.
Okay.
It's like, it's right there where.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's the next project by the creator of ERC20 and ERC725.
Okay. Digital profiles, digital identity for physical and digital products. So this could be essentially, we've talked about how NFTs are going to apply to everything, right? Everything will have a digital layer, every good, every type of identification. And so it looks to me that that's what's happening here with this project.
Wow, blockchain beyond finance. Look at this. It talks about universal based the public profiles, as you mentioned, digital certificates by establishing a digital identity for physical and digital products. We enable new forms of digital ownership. They're calling it phygital ownership. And then cultural currencies. Tokens are a new form of interest. And they are cultural currencies and attach measurable and transferable value to all socio-creative activities. Now I'm looking at this and I kind of see some logos. I see like a MasterCard logo. I see the Facebook thumbs up. I'm saying like, are these connected somehow to some of those big channels? Digital tokens can act as the connective medium for lifestyle communities, which makes them valuable, participative, and inclusive.
Yeah. So who is the creator? They did a reversible RICO, a concept by the Luxo founder and former Ethereum lead DApp developer, Fabian Vogelsteller. It allows to reserve tokens and buy them over time without price risk. You'll get the same ETH back that you put in, yet you can only reverse unbought LYXE. Okay, we're above my pay grade now, which it doesn't get, it's not too hard to get above my pay grade very much. So this is something you might want to research a little bit more. I don't want us to get too technical here on what this is, but I am crypto curious about this.
Well, they've not even so check this out. Its all-time high was $25 or so. It hit that in March of this year, and then it went down all the way down to $5. Now it's back up to 16 bucks or whatever, and it's on a nice little upward trend. There is only there's $250 million market cap. But if I'm looking at the data on this, there's only 100 million tokens, and only 15 million of them are in supply right now. And I think that this is something. I mean, it's the creator of the ERC20 token. I think it might not be a bad idea. I'm going to look at it and say, hey, I'm going to maybe snag some of this just because it might not be a bad idea. And I want to chat with these guys. So we need to get them on Bad Crypto or something, huh?
I think that would be great. Okay, let's look at this one right here. I see Polychain. So this tells me it's a Matic project. Polychain Monsters, Pmon. Sounds like Pokemon. All right. The website is polychainmonsters.com. And I'm guessing, hey, Axie is on Ethereum and we need to have our own digital monsters. And I'm assuming that we're talking about Polygon here, that this is, where is it? Polychain. It's got to be on Polygon, right? Has to be. Okay, I am wrong. Get poly meaning multiple chains on Binance, Ethereum, and various other blockchains. So poly in this case has nothing to do with Polygon or Matic. It has to do with multiples.
Nice.
Oh, they're cute.
This is cute. I was actually looking at another one here. I was looking at the Waves Ducks is some of the 415th token overall. It's the egg token. And I was like, oh yeah, I should go check my Wave eggs. And I'm looking at them like, oh, I got 1.39 eggs to snag, and I got 1.5 eggs, and an egg is worth $2,250 right now.
Wow.
For one egg. Are you
Which,
serious?
by the way, we had Sasha from Waves Eggs on the show not too long ago, a little over a month ago, and they gifted us a unique what was the word that they gave to it? There was a category for it. A jackpot. Okay, jackpot ducks of Travis and a Joel. And we said after 30 days of purchasing them and earning egg for ourselves, that we would let the community decide which one of them would go up for auction for somebody in the Waves Ducks community to purchase. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but if you are into the Waves Ducks and following that, I would follow them on Twitter. Whatever the account is, it's probably Waves Ducks, I'm guessing, something like that. And there's a Telegram too. If you go to wavesducks, I believe .com, you can find out more. And one of those will be taken off its perch and auctioned off to the public. So it looks like Polychain here has packs, Travis. I see booster. A booster pack includes 3 Polychain monsters and equals 1 PMON dollar. So I guess you can connect it to the BSC mainnet. And I'm going to hide my wallet here for a moment while I do this. I want to see if I can actually buy a pack here from Polychain Live, because I like packs of things. Yeah. I'm a pack rat. So I'm gonna switch over to Binance Smart Chain, and then I'm gonna click Connectify on this, and let's see what happens. Right now I'm gonna share my screen again. Pull this up here. Okay. So first thing I have to do is initialize to open Polychain Monster booster packs. I wonder if I have to buy the packs first, because I don't have any packs. I'm packless. I do have snacks though. Does that count?
I would say you definitely need to buy one before you can open one, because
right, but
open one without buying it, be like, yeah, I opened it, but I don't want it.
Well, I thought maybe it would offer me the opportunity to buy one after.
You know what? I remember this. I remember my buddy Mark Ross was talking about Pokemon, and they bought in on this early because they thought it was Pokemon, but it wasn't Pokemon. But the price went up pretty nicely, and they were pretty excited about it, because I guess isn't it like on Polkadot or something?
I'm not exactly sure. And so I did not have to buy a pack first. You basically buy them from the site, but I don't have.
That's what it is. That's what it is. They were called Pokemon. Pokemon has changed its name because of the branding issue of that. It's changing it to Polychain Monsters PMON. So they're still PMON, but they've changed it a little bit. So that's interesting.
But I don't have any PMON. So we'll come back to this. I want to see what it does here. It's working on approving that. Polychainmonsters.com if you like collecting mythical beasts and trading them. Currently, the total supply, max supply is 10 million of them. Circulating supply, almost 2.8 million. It's $21.11 per PMON. So that's your price per booster, $21.11.
All right. Well, cool deal. Is that good? We can cover some more next time.
Let's do one more. Look, I'm gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, what catches your eye right here on my screen?
Well, let's take a look. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at the ones on my screen right here. You just saw that one. What is VEED? VEED.
What number is that?
That's number 581. Yeah, it's been up 30% this past week.
Vimworld.com. It's the sister site to Vigor World, because you need both Vim and Vigor in order to play this game. The digital realm that rewards you and connects your favorite characters. Let's look at the Vim market here. And
you can trade this on KuCoin. It looks like you can adopt a Vim. You got one place to keep all of your Vims. What does a Vim actually stand for?
Well, it looks like Trav, VET is V token, right? Is it V chain?
Oh, V chain. Okay.
VET. What's VET?
Yep. VET was V chain. It used to be VEN, but yeah, it's VET.
So that's what this is transacting in here. And there's, all kinds of little creatures here. I don't know what they're used for. They might be used in game because they do have some attributes and statistics and characteristics associated with them. Look at this guy right here.
They say this Vim world is the next generation blockchain powered smart collectible platform and ecosystem. In Vim world, users collect and interact with smart collectibles called Vims, going through various interactive and rewarding experiences with them across worlds. And apparently it's in early public access right now. And so these are the only early adopters can get in and play. And these Vims are essentially virtually integrated metadata. They're smart collectibles that you can collect, own, and interact with within Vim world. They're your personal companions and partners.
Oh, okay. There's a lot to explore here, gang. A lot to explore. And if you like this format, right here of us going through and looking at projects and kind of learning along with you, then we're down with it. Okay, hey, before we go, it looks like my booster is ready. And here's the deal. I don't have any PMON, so I wonder if it took it off of BNB or something, if it took the value of this in BNB, but I appear to be opening up a booster right now. Unless I got some and I don't remember having it, which I suppose is possible. But there we go. I have a Unifairy, a Unidonkey, and a Uniclus.
No, it's your uncle's. Nichols. It's weird. Everybody's got a weird uncle list. So wait a second.
Wait. You open the pack and then you mint it. So I bet you when I
rarity, 99%. Oh, I see here.
I bet you when I go to mint it, this is where it's going to say, pony up your PMON. Nope, it's asking for it in BNB.
All right, well, there you go.
How did I do this? I don't even know how I did this.
All right, well, I need to check it out. Polychainmonsters.com, open booster.
Get boosted. Send us an email at the Nifty.Show at gmail.com. Let us know what you think of this format. There's a lot of projects to explore. Some weeks are heavier on the news. Some are lighter, and there's always something to talk about. That's for sure. There's always something to talk about this space. Sir Lord Travis, this is fun.
This was fun. This was an explorative type of thing, and I enjoyed it. This was nice, and I'm ready to get some dinner.
All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, hit the buttons, ring the bells, leave some candy on the doorstep, say trick or treat, and no tricks on our doorstep, though.
So wait a second. It says to open Polychain Monster Packs, you need to have PMON ready in your wallet. You must have already had some.
I might have PMON. You know what? Let me check right now. I'm going to go into this wallet. I can't do anything unless I buy some PMON. I'm going to my Block Explorer. I'm looking at Etherscan now. I'm typing PMON. I am not seeing anything in my wallet that would indicate PMON exists at all. It's not coming.
It's on BNB chain.
Yeah, I'm looking at my BEP20 tokens right now.
Okay, well, because I'm trying to switch in one. I'm going to switch in one BNB for 23, basically 23 PMON. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now I got
how did I buy these? All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the contract in on my my Binance chain, and it's going to show me that way. I'm going to just add it to my MetaMask. That way, if there's any tokens there, when I put the contract in, it's going to show me. So I go to add assets, add token, type in the address. It says token has already been added.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently at some point,
You got some PMON.
but it says I have 0. No, I'm looking at it right now. I have 0 PMON. So somebody explain to me, somebody in the PMON community, write us at the Nifty.Show at gmail.com and let me know how in the world I was able to open up a booster and mint 3 NFTs without having any PMON in my account. Because this is making no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah. So I converted one BNB to some PMON. And now let me share my screen.
Okay.
Let me share my screen here. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. So I am going to open up one booster. What if I go open up 2? All right, I'm gonna get 6 polychain monsters.
Travis is a monster. He's a beast.
Confirming my transaction. Now it's waiting on the block confirmation. Generating random numbers with Chainlink. That's nice. I notice Chainlink right now is sitting at $35 a share or per token per share. That's some old school finance right there. All right. So it's not really doing anything yet. Still waiting on all the things to happen.
It's going to take a minute. I'll tell you what, while you're doing that, let me pull mine back up and I'll show you my my PMONs that are doing the thing. So it's minting the 3rd one right here. But these should be here in my my collection now, I'm assuming. Oh, it won't leave this page until it's minted. Maybe it's waiting for a confirmation. I'll bet that's it. Oh, gas price fail. Wah, wah. All right. So now if I go here to my collection, it should show me my my monsters. There they are.
Very nice.
That one's not minted yet, but these 2 are. So I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know how it happened, but it's blockchain. So there has to be a good reason for it. And I want an explanation.
Very nice.
Did yours come up yet?
Not yet. I got some Mexican bugs flying around me. I need to smack them around or something. So,
all right. Well, you'll let us know if you got anything super rare.
All right, we'll do.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Nifty Show. Live show coming up on this Thursday at 5:00 Eastern time. 2 of our 3 guests have confirmed, and they are from the Ethereum NFT space that is busting out all over. Exciting projects. One of them is artstars.io, Characters for Games, and the Koala Intelligence Agency, a project that has really blown up there on Ethereum. Lots of fun. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Until then,
keep it nifty.